a little trimming and some brass left over. Thing works phenomenal. And a little bit of reforming, depriming, and some trimming. And I'm going to go with the 110 grain by Nosler, the Varmangeddon. Varmangeddon. Anyway, it's kind of a neat round. They ran out of like this. I think it was 110 grain that they made for the 300 Blackout, but it was all copper with a ballistic polymer tip on it. And so this one here has a polymer tip, and I think it's kind of like a lead core alloy or something like that. And it's got that sort of, it's flat-based, streamlined, I guess. So it's got that kind of, ooh, I bumped the camera there. And I'm from what I've looked at the reloading videos, you really don't have a lot of case that's around the bullet in order to keep for that minimum amount of length, I guess. Keep for your overall length of the round. So, and there you go. Kind of gives you an idea. It'll be seated in there a little bit more, and I'll show you that in a minute. And also, I did get a 125 grain here. Let's see if any of them are open. I don't think I opened any of them. And this is again. It seems like Nosler is the one company that makes the a nice 308 caliber, or 30 caliber, I should say. I'm sorry, 30 caliber. And oh look, hey, okay. So here's something really interesting. All right, so this is a boat tail. So that's nice. It'll kind of sit in there a little deeper into the case. And again, that's just it's not all the way seated in there. Green polymer tip. It's very similar to the 110, but it's 125. And I've heard some good things about the 125. Now, what's interesting, they give you these little cards. And look, it's got in here powder type, powder charge, muzzle velocity, and as you can see up here, 300 Blackout. And this is obviously if you want to do 308 with this particular round. Again, 30 caliber bullet from Nosler, and this one's the it's a hunting ballistic tip for hunting. Polymer tip, and this one also has kind of a special lead alloy core, which is kind of interesting, right? And here's a little picture of the expansion on there. I'm guessing because of its 125 grain, it's a little heavier, probably a little longer. Let's do a little comparison here. Yeah, there you go, a little longer, see? And that'll sit probably a little deeper into the cartridge, and it'll probably be I think this will probably be a better bullet. Now you can't forget Hornady. And so here I did get 155 grain. I thought I would go up a little in weight just to see I guess the different types of characteristics with a heavier bullet out of a shorter barrel. Again, this 155 grain, this is their AMAX. It's got a polymer tip, a little smaller. Obviously this bullet's a little longer. And let's just see how that fits in here. And again, it'll be seated a little bit shorter, or deeper, I should say, and the bullet will be a lot shorter than this. It'll probably be under here. And so it'll be interesting to kind of see the difference in the different weights versus accuracy. Okay, so I've got the 300 Blackout cases cut down, resized, trimmed, deburred, swagged or swaged, whatever you want to call it, for the primer pocket. New primer added, and now I'm adding Hodgdon's H110. And I've got a new little gizmo here. I was using on the Lee single stage press. They have a an attachment that you can add to it up here, and you can do a powder, measured powders through volume discs. I decided to go ahead and go with they're really relatively inexpensive little powder measure. And I thought I would just give it a shot, and I tell you, it's actually pretty nice. I mean, it's not really expensive. I mean, it's not like a quality item, Clark, but it's actually not bad. I fooled around with it a little bit back here. Got a couple of measurement gauges, if you want to call them, and it's been pretty spot on. The only problem is around here, and you can't see it from where you are, but this powder is very small and granular, and it kind of comes through. So I'm curious, when I switch to a different powder, am I going to get some residual powder in my cases? So anyway, so let me just show you. I mean, it's kind of nice. You just put it in there, up it goes, boom. And I've been checking it and measuring it, and it's pretty accurate. What I'm using 110 for the 125, I think it is, the Nosler 125 grain. And I'm going to do, probably do like 25 of those, and then do 25 of the 110, and then go to the range. So just thought I'd show you the process for the 300. These guys, their overall length, I think, was 2.035, and these guys were 2.085. And I got that from the actual Nosler website for this particular round for the Blackout. Sorry, I got my thumb over it. As you can see, look at the difference in size here. And so that's why I think that it would be very easy for these to get hung up on the feeding ramp as they go in. And then also as a comparison. All right, so here is an AK round. I'm gonna give you a good idea. Oops. There you go. And let me show you what the. So this is actually a good comparison, because this is 125 and I think this is a 124 AK round. There you go. Sorry, I had to get them lined up. Kind of gives you an idea, huh? Anyway.
I wasn't hunt this day. He was in this blind, about 500 yards this way, the other boy was in the blind. And here comes some ducks, and my cousin's saying, "God damn, shoot! Shoot!" And you see the barrel of he had a Browning A5. Comes out like that, nothing. Comes back, he had a little walkie-talkie. He said, "What the hell are you doing?" "Oh, some bitch won't shoot." Another pair of ducks come in. He puts the barrel up. PG said, next thing you knew, here goes a shotgun. Woof, 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 right out into the creek.
Well, it make you mad.
They got ready to go home. He said, "Peter, you gonna go get your son of a bitch."
I know.
I said, "God damn."
I almost felt like that with this one. But I said I'm going to get her or else.
There you go.
I wasn't going to spin that bitch around a tree.
That's a 300.
Now he brought the glove.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Hey.
if you want to go over there, can you shooting this?
I like
You can walk
him.
out. Huh? That way, walk out there.
That got kicked.